Memphis Grizzlies player Brandon Clarke died in 2026 at the age of 29. According to reports, Clarke was found dead inside a home in California from a possible drug overdose. Authorities stated that narcotics were discovered at the scene and that no evidence of foul play had been found. The tragedy shocked the basketball world, especially after reports surfaced that Clarke had recently faced legal troubles involving alleged drug trafficking charges. In an emotional statement, the Memphis Grizzlies described Clarke as an outstanding teammate and an even better person whose impact on the organization and community would never be forgotten. Country singer-songwriter David Allan Coe died at the age of 86. His wife confirmed the news publicly after his passing. Coe became one of country music's most recognizable outlaw voices through songs including "You Never Even Called Me by My Name" and "The Ride." His music connected deeply with working-class audiences and influenced generations of country performers. Georgia Congressman David Scott died while seeking his 13th term in office. He was 80 years old. Scott spent decades in American politics and became known as one of Georgia's most influential Democratic leaders during his time in Congress. American actress Kelly Mack died after a long battle with cancer on August 5th at the age of 32. Mack became known through television and film appearances that earned admiration from audiences and fellow performers alike. Actor James Earl Jones died at the age of 93. Possessing one of the most recognizable voices in entertainment history, Jones became legendary through performances in film, theater, and television. His unforgettable voice work and commanding screen presence made him one of Hollywood's most respected actors. Actress Sandra Lee died peacefully in her sleep on June 10th at the age of 94. Her long career and graceful public image earned admiration from audiences over many decades. South Korean actor Yang Yun-woo died from complications related to a stroke on November 10th at the age of 62. His death saddened fans throughout the Korean entertainment industry. British comedian and actor Tony Slattery died from a heart attack on January 14th at the age of 65. Slattery became widely known through British comedy television and improvisational performances that earned him a loyal audience. Actor Gene Hackman died on February 18th at the age of 95. Severe heart disease complicated by Alzheimer's disease was reported as the cause of death. Widely considered one of the greatest actors in cinema history, Hackman delivered unforgettable performances in films including The French Connection, Superman, and Unforgiven. Actress Lynn Marie Stewart died from cancer on February 21st at the age of 78. Stewart became known for television performances that introduced her to audiences across multiple generations. Actor Tony Roberts died from complications related to lung cancer on February 7th at the age of 85. Roberts enjoyed a long acting career on Broadway and in film, becoming especially recognized for collaborations with filmmaker Woody Allen. Filmmaker David Lynch died from cardiac arrest related to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease on January 16th at the age of 78. Lynch became one of cinema's most influential directors through surreal and groundbreaking works, including Twin Peaks, Blue Velvet, and Mulholland Drive. Actor Bruce Glover died from natural causes on March 12th at the age of 92. Known for memorable villain roles in classic films, Glover remained respected for his long career in Hollywood. Actor Mel Novak died of natural causes on April 9th at the age of 90. Novak became recognized for appearances in martial arts and action films that earned him loyal fans around the world. Actress Michelle Trachtenberg died from complications related to diabetes on February 26th at the age of 39. Best known for Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl, Trachtenberg became one of television's most recognizable actresses of her generation. Actor Val Kilmer died from pneumonia on April 1st at the age of 65. Kilmer rose to international fame through films including Top Gun, Batman Forever, and Tombstone. His dedication to acting and ability to transform into complex characters earned him admiration throughout Hollywood. Actor Malcolm-Jamal Warner died in an accidental drowning on July 20th at the age of 54. Warner became beloved by television audiences through his role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, and continued working in entertainment throughout his life. Actor Julian McMahon died from complications related to head and neck cancer on July 2nd at the age of 56. The Australian-born actor became internationally famous through television series including Nip Tuck and Charmed. Actor George Wendt died from cardiac arrest on May 20th at the age of 76. Wendt became one of television's most loved performers through his role as Norm Peterson on Cheers, a character that remained iconic in television history. British actor John Alford died on March 13th at the age of 54. Once a familiar face on British television, Alford's later years became marked by controversy and legal troubles. Canadian actor Graham Greene died after a long illness on September 1st at the age of 73. Greene became one of the most respected Indigenous actors in North America and earned praise for powerful performances across film and television. British actor Brian Murphy died from cancer on February 2nd at the age of 92. Murphy remained remembered for classic British sitcom performances that entertained audiences for generations. Professional wrestler Hulk Hogan died from a heart attack on July 24th at the age of 71. Hogan became one of the most famous wrestlers in history and helped transform professional wrestling into mainstream global entertainment. Actress Polly Holliday died from pneumonia on September 9th at the age of 88. Her unforgettable comedic performances made her one of television's most beloved actresses. British actress Pauline Collins died from Parkinson's disease on November 5th at the age of 85. Collins earned critical acclaim throughout a career spanning theater, television, and film. Singer Linda Nolan died after a long battle with cancer on January 15th at the age of 65. Nolan remained admired for her music career and resilience during years of health struggles. Actor Jerry Adler died peacefully in his sleep on August 23rd at the age of 96. Adler enjoyed a remarkable career as an actor, director, and producer in both theater and television. Actress Lonnie Anderson died from metastatic uterine cancer on August 3rd at the age of 79. Best known for WKRP in Cincinnati, Anderson remained one of television's most recognizable stars. Boxing legend George Foreman died on March 21st at the age of 76. Beyond becoming world heavyweight champion, Foreman later built a successful business career and became an inspirational public figure admired worldwide. British actress Patricia Routledge died peacefully in her sleep on October 3rd at the age of 96. Her legendary television and stage performances made her one of Britain's most respected actresses. Italian actress Claudia Cardinale died on September 23rd at the age of 87. One of European cinema's greatest stars, Cardinale became an international icon through classic films that shaped movie history. Actress Paula Shaw died after a lengthy illness on September 10th at the age of 84. Shaw remained known for appearances in numerous television productions throughout her career. Actor Robert Redford died on September 16th at the age of 89. As an actor, director, and founder of the Sundance Film Festival, Redford played a major role in shaping independent American cinema and inspiring future filmmakers. British actor Terence Stamp died on August 17th at the age of 87. Stamp earned worldwide recognition through performances in both classic British cinema and major Hollywood productions. Actor Tristan Rogers died from lung cancer on August 15th at the age of 79. Rogers became a familiar face to soap opera audiences and remained beloved by fans around the world. Actress Pat Crowley died of natural causes on September 14th at the age of 91. Her career in television and film earned admiration from audiences for generations. Singer Ozzy Osbourne died from a heart attack on July 22nd at the age of 76. Known as one of the pioneers of heavy metal music, Osbourne became a global rock icon, whose influence extended across decades of music history. As more losses continued, American actress Diane Ladd died from idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis on November 3rd at the age of 89. Over a career spanning more than 6 decades, Ladd earned acclaim for unforgettable performances in film and television. Her talent, emotional depth, and dedication to acting made her one of Hollywood's most respected actresses. Japanese-American actor Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa died from complications related to a stroke on December 4th at the age of 75. Known for powerful villain roles and martial arts performances, Tagawa built an internationally respected career in both Hollywood and international cinema. Singer and actress Marianne Faithfull died on January 30th at the age of 78. Faithfull became one of Britain's most recognizable musical voices and cultural figures, known for both her music career and her influence on rock history. Actress Diane Cannon died from bacterial pneumonia on October 11th at the age of 79. Cannon remained admired for a successful acting career that earned multiple award nominations and decades of recognition in Hollywood. Actress Elizabeth France died from cancer on November 4th at the age of 84. Her passing saddened fans who had followed her work throughout television and film. German actor Ralph Becker died at the age of 90 on December 12th. Becker spent decades working in European television and film and remained respected throughout the German entertainment industry. British actress Joan Plowright died peacefully on January 16th at the age of 95. One of Britain's most celebrated stage actresses, Plowright enjoyed a remarkable career in theater, television, and film that lasted generations. Filmmaker Rob Reiner died from multiple sharp force injuries during a violent attack on December 14th at the age of 78. Reiner became one of Hollywood's most influential directors through films including Stand By Me, Misery, and A Few Good Men. Actor Anthony Geary died from complications following surgery on December 14th at the age of 78. Best known for his legendary role on General Hospital, Geary became one of the most recognizable stars in daytime television history. Canadian actor Spencer McPherson died from undetermined causes on November 18th at the age of 33. His sudden passing shocked fans who had followed his growing television career. Actress June Lockhart died from natural causes on October 23rd at the age of 100. Her extraordinary career in television and film made her one of the most beloved actresses of her era. Australian actress Rachel Carpani died after a long battle with chronic illness on December 7th at the age of 45. Her work in Australian television earned praise from audiences and critics alike. Actor Peter Green died from an accidental gunshot wound on December 12th at the age of 66. Green became known for intense and unforgettable performances in both independent films and Hollywood productions. Actress Sally Kirkland died while receiving hospice care on November 11th at the age of 84. Kirkland earned critical acclaim throughout a remarkable acting career that included independent cinema, mainstream film, and television. French actress and animal rights activist Brigitte Bardot died from cancer on December 28th at the age of 91. Bardot became one of the most famous actresses of the 20th century, before dedicating much of her life to animal rights activism. German actor Udo Kier died from undisclosed causes on November 23rd at the age of 81. Kier built an extraordinary career spanning more than 50 years and became one of international cinema's most recognizable character actors. Actor Isaiah Whitlock Jr. died after a short illness on December 30th at the age of 71. Whitlock became widely admired for his unforgettable voice and memorable supporting performances across television and film. Actor Matt Clarke died from complications related to spinal surgery on March 15, 2026 at the age of 89. His career included countless film and television appearances that earned admiration from generations of viewers. Actor Pat Finn died from bladder cancer on December 22nd at the age of 60. Finn remained respected throughout Hollywood for dependable performances in television comedies and dramas. Actor James Ransone died by suicide on December 19th, at the age of 46. Ransone became known for intense dramatic performances and earned praise throughout his acting career. Actor Gil Gerard died from cancer on December 16th, at the age of 82. Best So, known for Buck Rogers in the 25th century, Gerard became one of television's memorable science fiction stars. British actor Derek Martin died after a short illness on January 10th at the age of 92. Martin remained beloved among British audiences through memorable television performances. Actor T.K. Carter died from systolic heart failure on January 9th at the age of 69. Carter entertained audiences for decades through energetic comedic performances in both film and television. Actor Sidney Kibrish died from natural causes on January 2nd at the age of 97. His long life and acting career connected him to multiple generations of entertainment history. British actor Marcus Gilbert died from throat cancer on January 11th at the age of 67. Gilbert appeared in numerous television and film productions throughout his career. Actor Demond Wilson died from complications related to prostate cancer on January 30th at the age of 79. Wilson became one of television's most recognizable stars through Sanford, and Son. Actress Catherine O'Hara died from a pulmonary embolism on January 30th at the age of 72. O'Hara earned worldwide admiration through unforgettable performances in comedy films and television series including Schitt's Creek and Home Alone. Actor Bud Cort died from complications related to pneumonia on February 11th at the age of 77. Cort became a cult cinema icon through his unforgettable role in Harold and Maude. British actor Tom Georgeson died after a short illness on March 18, 2026 at the age of 88. Georgeson enjoyed a respected career across theater, television, and film. Actor James Van Der Beek died from colorectal cancer on February 11th at the age of 48. Van Der Beek became one of television's defining stars of the late 1990s through Dawson's Creek. Actor Blake Garrett Rosenthal died from complications related to shingles on February 8th at the age of 33. His sudden death deeply saddened fans and colleagues. Actor Tom Noonan died from natural causes on February 14th at the age of 74. Known for noir, his unique screen presence and distinctive voice, Noonan earned respect as both an actor and filmmaker. Actor Bobby J. Brown died from smoke inhalation during a barn fire accident on February 25th at the age of 63. Brown was remembered not only for his performances, but also for his warm personality and friendships throughout the industry. Swedish. Actress Bibi Andersson died after a short illness on February 22nd at the age of 92. One of Sweden's most respected actresses, Andersson became internationally recognized through collaborations with legendary filmmaker Ingmar Bergman. British actress Jane Lapotaire died from natural causes on March 5, 2026 at the age of 81. Her acclaimed performances on stage and screen earned admiration throughout the British entertainment world. Actor Robert Duvall died peacefully at home on February 15, 2026, at the age of 95. Widely considered one of the greatest actors in cinema history, Duvall delivered legendary performances across multiple generations of film. Actress Judy Pace died peacefully in her sleep on March 11, 2026, at the age of 83. Pace became one of the pioneering black actresses in American television during the 1960s and 1970s. Actor Corey Parker died from cancer on March 5, 2026 at the age of 60. His work in film and television earned him recognition throughout the entertainment industry. Actor Eric Dane died from respiratory failure caused by ALS on February 19, 2026 at the age of 53. Dane remained widely recognized through television series, including Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria. Actress Jennifer Runyon died from cancer on March 6, 2026 at the age of 65. Her appearances in television and film during the 1980s made her a familiar face to audiences. Actor James Tolkan died from undisclosed natural causes on March 26, 2026, at the age of 94. Best known for portraying stern authority figures, Tolkien became one of Hollywood's most recognizable character actors. Actor Robert Carradine died by suicide on February 23, 2026 at the age of 71, following a long battle with bipolar disorder. Carradine belonged to one of Hollywood's best-known acting families and appeared in countless productions throughout his career. Television host Kiki Shepard died from a heart attack on March 16, 2026 at the age of 74. Shepard became widely known as the longtime co-host of Showtime at the Apollo and remained beloved by audiences. Actor Nicholas Brendon died from natural causes on March 20, 2026 at the age of 54. Best known for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Brendon became a familiar face to television fans around the world. Actress Joy Harmon died from pneumonia on April 14, 2026 at the age of 85. Harmon became known for memorable performances in film during the 1960s and remained admired by audiences throughout her life. Actor Chuck Norris died following a sudden medical emergency on March 19, 2026 at the age of 86. Norris became an international action icon through martial arts films and television series including Walker, Texas Ranger. Actress Valerie Perrine died from complications related to Parkinson's disease on March 23, 2026 at the age of 82. Her acclaimed performances in film made her one of Hollywood's respected actresses. Actress Mary Beth Hurt died from Alzheimer's disease on March 28, 2026 at the age of 79. Hurt built an acclaimed career across film, television, and theater. As another difficult year continued for the worlds of entertainment, sports, and public life, fans across the globe reflected on the extraordinary careers and accomplishments left behind by these actors, musicians, filmmakers, athletes, and public figures. Though